So I've took 5 minutes from getting my jobs done. Just feeding Poppy. Say hi. She was having a little whinge. It's that time of the morning where she likes to have some milk and go to sleep. So I thought that while I'm like sat down, I'll just talk briefly about how I deal with people's opinions, negativity and comments towards us having a big family. There was somebody, I think, commented on either a video or an Instagram. I've lost track, so I'm sorry. But she basically asked how I deal with it. To be honest, these days I don't really have as many negative comments as I used to like get when I was pregnant. When I was pregnant, it kind of felt like they'd see me come in with a big belly and then have 5 other kids in tow, and they'd be like, wow, how many kids? You know, I think having a big family these days in the UK is getting more and more common, and it's kind of getting a little bit more normal. Mostly like towards me, people are kind of nice, and they're always like complimenting the children and I don't know, most things like towards our life and our children. So I don't really have to deal with that much negativity these days. I love you. I love you too, my darling. But you know that there are people that completely look down the noses at you and think, oh my God, they've got a big family, they can't do this, they can't do that. You can still do all the things that you want to do. I think you just need to like be calm and have all eyes on the ball at all times, because you've got kids at your feet and stuff. You need to know what's going on, where they're running to, and you just need to keep tabs on them all at once. It's like, if I haven't got a couple of them with me and I'm out and about, I'm like doing a quick head count, and then I'm like, oh, there's a couple missing. Oh yeah, the so-and-so place. There was this one time when I was pregnant with Poppy and I was walking into town, there was a lady that I've kind of seen around for years, and she just looked at me in disgust, and she was just like, you're having another baby. And I was just like, it really, really annoyed me. It's like, why is it so difficult for people to get their head around the fact that you're having like another baby when you've got quite a few kids? Why wouldn't anyone want more kids if you can afford it, if you're in the right place to do so? Then you should be able to carry on having as many children as you want, I think. And people seem to think also that because, Georgie, don't put it in your mouth, sweetheart, you'll break it. People seem to think also because we've got like a lot of kids that we get a lot in benefits, which isn't the case. We survive off Lee's wages each month. Anything else we get is like a tiny bonus, but not an awful lot in comparison. It gets to the end of the month sometimes, the last few days, and we're like, oh, thank God it's payday in a few days, you know. We don't sponge off the government. And there will be a day when I go back to work, and yeah, that'll help as well. But at the moment, I don't want to go to work because I want to stay at home with Georgie and Poppy. And Lee doesn't really want me to go to work either. I mean, he works really unsociable hours, and if I worked as well at the moment, it'd be really difficult to like juggle everything around. Plus I'm still feeding Poppy and I don't really want to stop. It does annoy me that people automatically assume that because you've got have a cuddle, because people automatically assume that because you've got move your arm, because you've got like an above average number of children, that you are like claiming loads in benefits. It's not always the case. And yeah, it does annoy me a little bit, and that's not aimed at anyone in particular. This is just a little rant that I've kind of just gone on, talking about how you deal with people's comments towards you having a lot of children. I was pregnant and I got most of these comments. Yes, it annoyed me. It doesn't annoy me as much now though. I think because I'm much less hormonal and just, I think it's just down to how hormonal I was. I can remember once Lee and I was in Asda and a woman like at the till was like, well, how do you do this and how do you do that? And Lee was stood there and he is like a pretty placid person, and it takes a lot for him to like get quite annoyed and stuff sometimes. And I could tell by the look on his face that he was about to say, it is none of your business, you know. So yeah, I think you've just got to ignore people's comments and like rise above it. If you're happy, if your family's happy, then it's not their problem. It's, you know, I never would have thought when I was like 18 that I would have twins within 2 years, let alone 6 children within 12 years. And like, if your path's laid out to have a lot of children, then go for it. I mean, I know that we're not going to be having any more now, so our growing family is like, I'm going to watch the kids grow, and you know, things get easier as they get older. So yeah, you just got to kind of ignore the comments. I've just had my shopping delivered and I've just put it all away and recorded my grocery vlog for you all for the week. I'm just gonna mop the floor with my Sif floor cleaner and a little drop of bleach. Rock and roll. But yeah, I've still got bits and bobs to do, not a lot though, to be honest. Poppy's playing with the girls in the front room, and I think she's going to start whinging. I did have her to sleep, but then the shopping came and it woke her up. So yeah, we'll have to work on that again in a minute, because it's like 5 to 12. They're all going to want dinner soon. I don't think Emily's even getting dressed yet today. I think she's going to have a lazy day. So yeah, we'll just have to see what happens, go with the flow. I just need to get as much done as I possibly can and spend some time with the kids and stuff. So Georgie's been pretty good though. He's been like helping me get stuff done as I've been doing it. Oh, she's got about... Where's Poppy gone? She's got about 4 teeth cutting through. I'll see if we can get a little look in her mouth. Hello. Can we do our pumpkin and then make some pumpkin soup? Yeah. Yeah? You're going to get all the gory bits out of it? Yeah. Yeah? Yeah. There you go. Thank you. Move your hands out the way then. Don't touch. No. Because it's a sharp, dangerous knife. Stop doing it on now. Have you? Yeah. Hand over your mouth. Yeah. And you get the seeds and you put it in that bag there. Yeah? Good boy. Yucky. Keep going, do it again. Move out the way then. It's yucky. You don't like it, do you? No. I do it. Hang on. Yeah. I do it, Mummy. Hang on a minute. Just let Mummy get all the seeds out. Yeah. Rah. 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 Mummy hold it. Rah. I wanna up it. We've got some soup cooking, haven't we, Em? Yeah. I'm still not dressed. She's still not dressed. I haven't had a shower. We've got it's like 2 o'clock. Pumpkin, butternut squash, carrots, some potato, and some of that fresh coriander in there. It looks really nice and smells yummy. So me and Georgie are just walking to Frankie's class assembly. I think we might be a little bit late actually, but Georgie's walking so slow, aren't you? Yeah. Investigating everything on his way, so hopefully we'll like get there on time to get a decent seat at least. There he is. Really strange just coming out with Georgie, but I think he'd be nice for him not to be sharing me with like Poppy, so yeah, we'll be there soon. I'm really looking forward to it. It's actually about Diwali, so yeah, it's really good that the school are doing about that.
My nuts.
You want me to hold your nuts?
Yeah.
Thank you. Come on then, let's run because we're going to be late. Come on. No, I'm not. Come on. Right, gotta run. Gotta run. Run, run, run as fast as you can. Come on. I can't run. Racia.
Bye. Hey, Mommy. Mommy, I don't like done. That's when I'm walking. Hi everyone!
I watched Frankie's class assembly, and while I went, I uploaded a grocery vlog from today. Yeah, I was going to post this one first, but I just didn't realise that I'd set that one to it wasn't on private, so I might as well just leave it now. Anyway, I got back because I've got no Wi-Fi obviously when I'm out and about. I got back and went on YouTube on my phone and realised that I've got like 10,000 subscribers, and I'm like, way! I'm like, move back. And I am so, come here. And I'm so excited about that. I'm just like, yay! After all these years I've been vlogging, I've finally got to 10,000 subscribers, and I know it's not a big thing to like people with like loads and loads and loads of subscribers, but to me it is. I'm a you know, a busy mum from a little town called Grimsby, and it's kind of like, yay! I think it's fantastic, and I'm so excited, and I'm so grateful to all and every one of you. And Bobby's crazy that have been subscribed for years, and that have recently subscribed, that like watching different sorts of videos, that comment, that don't comment. You know, it's just a bit like, wow, thank you so much for the support over the years and everything.
And I like Ninja Turtles and Ninja Doll.
Bobby's being crazy, but yeah, anyway, the pumpkin soup has kind of turned into a pumpkin stroke coriander stroke carrot stroke potato stroke butternut squash soup.
Ready? If you like it, you can have bread with it. Nice?
Yeah.
Do you want it for tea?
Yeah.
Do you want that for tea, or do you want pizza for tea?
That for tea and bread.
Alright. High five, but on the foot, because I've got no arms free.
Trying it.
I've not even tried it yet.
No, you try
it first.
Mum, I'm fine from the
I'm not usually too keen on homemade pie soup, except chicken. I love that.
Do you know what? I think it's the coriander that's made it really, really
That
nice.
really stands out.
Oh, getting in the Halloween spirit. Shall we see what Poppy thinks? Poppy! She's not even bothered. What's that?